Real life street stars. We're at the Nick Cannon Future Superstars. We here with KayWht. What it is?
What's good? How are y'all?
Hey man, we just saw you come up out the stage, man. Your show was live, man. But for everybody ain't knowing Deaf, Dumb, Stupid, living up on the rock, man. Tell them where you from.
I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but I currently live here in Dallas, Texas.
You from Memphis? Can you do that little? Can you gangster walk?
Oh gosh, we can juke all that. We got it. We can do all that. Paper chase.
Who's your favorite artist coming out of Memphis right now?
Ooh, I would say Glow. Glow is my favorite. Yeah, for sure. Putting on for the ladies. I'm rooting for her for sure.
So, how did you get into music?
It's always been a part of me. My family has made it a thing where we blast music throughout the household. There was things where I hear and sounds and voices, and I repeated it on the phones, when they had the telephones back in the day, and I left a little voicemail. I heard my voiceover and I was like, wow, I can really sing. So that's how I got into the music for sure. I really got into the music when I moved here to Dallas in 2019, when I officially released music. So yeah.
That's what's up. And for people that don't know, we're at a concert right now.
Yes.
They're saying that you're a future superstar. Why would you say that you're a future superstar? What is it about you that you think people gravitate to?
I would say I'm relatable. My story is not the typical story of a superstar, but I'm relatable. A lot of people can, especially in this time right now where everything is so virtual, they can really see like, wow, it is possible. You know what I mean? If you just put your best foot forward. So I say that's what makes me a future superstar.
No doubt. And your style. Let's talk about that. Would you consider yourself R&B, neo soul? Like, what is your genre that you're pushing right now?
You know what? I want to be versatile. I want to be whatever genre I can hop in. Pop, maybe country. Maybe a little bit of rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mainly R&B for sure.
Definitely. So now there's been a lot of criticism, people saying R&B is dead and the soul ain't there. What is your take on that? Because I totally disagree. I think R&B is killing it, by the way.
I honestly feel like people have to start paying attention to the basics more, okay? This R&B movement that we're trying to put back out there, it needs to be more loving and compassionate. I feel like that's the thing, that's what we're missing in the R&B world. It's more right now is neglecting your feelings, and a lot of youth have a tendency of neglecting their feelings and just putting it out on, things that don't really matter. I feel like R&B is missing that right now, but I mean, it's not dead. It's just, missing a little oomph.
What about the toxic R&B records? Because there's a lot of toxic R&B that seems to fly. Do you like that style or no?
Well, when it comes to toxic, I'm not a big fan of it because it's just excuses to grow. Like I said, the youth is paying attention to a lot of the negative parts of, music, and a lot of people that are putting the toxic out is not really helping. Like I said, you just got to be more compassionate, be more in tune with your feelings, and, without being ashamed of it,
Now, you said you would like to work in all genres. Tell us one country song that you would like to remake.
Tennessee Whiskey. Oh. That's a good one. Because I'm from Tennessee, so yeah.
Is Tennessee Whiskey good? Better in Tennessee, or is it better in Dallas?
Definitely better in Tennessee. Dallas or whatever in Texas, they got their little vodka, Tito's vodka, so we're going to let them keep that.
Now, as you been growing in your music and building your voice, what are some things that you learned about your voice that you didn't know when you were first coming in the game?
Well, I didn't know that my breath control could really get better, because I was never taught how to sing. I taught myself how to sing like my whole entire time singing. So when I knew that, wow, my breath control gotten a lot better over the years, I just knew that it can go higher than that if I get any vocal coaching. Once I get vocal coaching, I know I'm gonna exceed a lot of things when it comes to the vocals. So yeah.
So there is a such thing as training your vocals to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is there any exercises that you do to practice?
You know what? I just sing every day. I sing so crazily in my house, in the comfort of my own home. I live alone, thank God. But there's things out there, techniques and devices that you can use for breathing. I think that's the main thing, to really help you. Because you can carry a tune. It's like super easy to carry a tune. But that breathing got to be there though, for sure.
Now, have you ever freestyled?
I don't think I've ever, well, when I'm on a little bit under the influence, I do freestyle. When I'm in the studio, whatever, we're working on the melody, and then I end up just spewing out words. So yeah, I have before.
Have you ever thought about throwing a couple of bars inside the songs that you do?
Throwing a couple of bars in the songs that I do. I mean, I write all my music, so I guess you can say that, but I never really freestyled the music. But I think I should try.
Do you look down on singers that use auto-tune?
You know what? I mean, I can't look down on you because you're trying and you're actually like, if you feel the art, not everybody can sing though, you know what I mean? But if you feel it and it makes sense, then I say go for it. Because not everybody is talented in that realm.
Now, I want you right now to give me like what artist, if you were to do an R&B/rap record, what artist would you want to jump on that end of that record and kill it?
Ooh, R&B/rap. Ooh,
you know how they used to do it to me, a Fabulous.
Yeah, okay. So a rapper I would like
Lloyd, Young Jeezy, just
maybe Kendrick. I would say Kendrick might be my favorite.
What would be the record? What would be the record?
What would the record be? Oh, well, it probably would be about love, maybe, because he speaks a lot about it, and yeah, just our people and how we love each other and how we need to love each other more. I feel like that would be the record for sure.
Speaking of love, what emotion is do you tap into to make the best song? Would it be heartbreak or love?
Definitely both. Pain is found in love too. It's not supposed to be painful, but love can be very devastating sometimes. So I would say both emotions definitely I'll tap into.
Who cheats more, men or women?
I think cheaters cheat more. I think people that don't love themselves cheat more. I don't know, because I never cheated on anybody, so I'm not really sure about the women's part, but we are a little more slick than men. Men are just really out there, don't think about it. But I would say people that don't love themselves are more of cheaters.
Would you ever serenade someone to shoot your shot?
Maybe, depends. I'm a little shy. I'm a little shy, so I don't even know if that would happen. I'm kind of like a B word, I'm kind of like, don't talk to me. So it has to be like an icebreaker in between that for me to serenade you. So maybe a little alcohol, I don't know.
What is the most creative way somebody has shot their shot at you?
So many ways.
She said so many.
Yeah, it was on the top of my head, but I can't even remember. I can't even remember the last time I got hit on. So.
Now, culturally, I know you're from Memphis and you've been here in Dallas. Mm-hmm. Is the R&B sound different between us two states?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dallas has a way more diverse R&B scene. Memphis, I never really knew about the scene in R&B in Memphis. More so the music that I've listened to from artists that were already on or already making an impact was something that I was more into when I was back at home. But when I came out here, I got older, I'm like in the scene more, I'm kind of looking at everybody else, and it's Dallas is just diverse in general. So you're gonna get a whole bunch of different sounds and different groups of people in that genre. So yeah.
That's what's up. So for people right now that are listening and they're like, who is this young lady that's on here that's a superstar that they say, what is the songs or give us like 2 or 3 songs that they should go click off of this interview and go check out immediately?
All right, so what y'all should definitely check out is Pity. Pity is one of my favorite singles that I've released. 11:30 was one of my favorites as well, featuring Van Jess. Shout out to them. And also, just listen to the whole EP of ETA. I feel like that's just a whole body of art itself. So, yeah.
And for anybody aspiring to do R&B or, just sing in general, what are some tips you would give them for creating that type of music?
Well, just spend time finding your own sound. Get more in depth with who you are in this, because you could easily lose yourself because of what everybody else is doing. So be mindful of that. Always have an identity and always know yourself.
And for women in the industry that are trying to make music like yourself, what are some tips that you can give them to protect themselves while making or trying to pursue a music career?
Just have discernment. It's very important to have discernment in this game. Continue to work hard. Never give up on your dreams. Continue to work and practice good skills with vocals, songwriting, or even business skills. You know, the singing and the songwriting is not the only thing you have to encounter in the game. So just, you know, make sure you have the good people in your corner. Always have people that'll hold you accountable. And yeah, just keep on going. Don't never give up.
Amen. Well, KayWht, we want to thank you so much for sitting down and talking to us. Black Queen, beautiful voice.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you putting on for not only the Memphis, but the whole Dallas, man. We love everything you're doing.
Shout out to the M and shout out to the Triple D. We
you
here.
already know. Hey, this is the best part. You are a real life street star.
Come on.